Hello racers! Andy the Video Maker 2005 here, and welcome back once again to my Disney Speedstorm Let's Play. Here's Quora, if you don't mind. If you don't know, Quora is basically the last of the ISOs, isomorphic algorithms. If you saw the 2010 film Tron Legacy, you will realize that Sam Flynn, who is the champion of the grid, is basically dating her. And when you know it, at the end of the film, he was able to take her to the real world. And that's how the film ended. Spoilers if you haven't seen it. Well, yeah, I did see the film. I also saw Tron Ares. Are you waiting for Ares to be in the game? Well, who knows now. Also, she is a defender, if you must know. I decided to select her for the instant max out, and then this is how I unlocked her. So I just chose to unlock her completely. And as I've already shown you in Season 12, this is her unique ability. And since I now have this character, I can have a significant advantage whenever I play as her. That is interesting, right? So that's Quora, if you must know. Before we start. Alright, let's go for it anyway. In the last video, we did Chapter 2, Pixie Dust Racers. And when you know it, Hook is the boss of this chapter. It's time for Chapter 3, Second Star Speedway. Are you ready for level 1? I am, if you ask me. Alright, here goes nothing.
This'll be nothing. I've got little brothers.
Yeah, I chose to upgrade her. But with the cost of using season box credits, well, pulling non-stop would be a waste of your money unless you know what you're doing. But who knows now? Here we go.
What are we waiting for?
Come on, where is my theme song guy when I need
is this
him?
fresh
All
lacquer?
right?
What, are we on vacation here? Let's go!
Now hold your horses, racers. You may start your engine, sure, but before we start the race, here's something you need to know. This game studio went viral for actually using player feedback as the basis for their Souls-like game, and now they're releasing a sequel. Here's the truth. CI Games is the team behind Lords of the Fallen, a dark fantasy RPG that's famous for its aggressive combat style and boss battles. But most importantly, it's because CI Games is known as a player-first developer, meaning that a lot of the 70+ free updates they made to the game after release were based on direct feedback from the community and giving the players what they actually wanted. So now, with their upcoming sequel, Lords of the Fallen 2, which you can wishlist on Steam now, well, they're taking all those years of learning from the players and building it directly into the game. That means a more immersive world with a huge increase in the types of enemy encounters, more spectacular boss battles, which is just a Steven's favorite part about Souls-like games, all with fully shared co-op progression. And if you want to wishlist Lords of the Fallen 2 on Steam, click the link in my bio. Oh wait, actually, check the video description. Yes, you heard me. Click the link in the description if you want to check out Lords of the Fallen 2.
Okay.
Oh yeah, block actually.
Can't see me. Gotcha. Yeah. Great.
Yeah, think again, Cusco. Oops.
Please don't tell my parents. Get away. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oops. Now that's what I'd call super.
Mickey gets second, Kristoff gets third. Level 2.
We can use our powers, right?
You won't be disappointed.
Let's see.
Yeah!
Go fast! This will be a cinch.
Time to go to work. See ya! Hey, watch it!
Well, yeah. Just one more. Got you now.
Coming through! Nailed it! Got it! You're kidding!
Final lap.
What's this?
Well, oh.
Amazing! Yeah, guess I just kind of went for it.
Genie gets second, Nick Wild gets third. And 100%.
Wanna build a snowman?
Oh yeah, my mistake. But either
I
way.
was born ready. This'll be as much fun as riding my bike through the halls.
I clearly said I will not be using Anna anymore. Well, I was wrong. We could really use her.
Let's turn this into a cool...
Just like on the light cycle course.
Ooh, this is gonna be a cinch.
Sometimes you have to change your mind because you need to call upon a divine warrior.
Okay.
Yet, Anna is one with those title holders. I'm not supposed to... Fine. In case...
Oh no.
And like I told you before, Kristen Bell is going to voice Amy Rose for Sonic 4. As if, you know, Cindy Robinson is able to nail it better. Robinson voices her in the games, you must know, okay?
This is lighting the mood. I'm unstoppable.
Do you hear that?
Try and catch me.
Never mind.
I'm really honored to represent Arendelle.
Cora gets second, King Trident gets third. Flynn would be proud, right? Not only I get the 100%, but the hard level challenge is done. So truly, Anna has not gave her life yet. Not one last time, that would be. Instead, we're just gonna advance to level 4.
This will be stupendous.
Still recording this, right?
Don't worry, pal. I'm ready for anything.
I'm no slowpoke.
Come on, rescue racer.
I'll see you at the finish line real soon.
Come on now.
Elsa gets second. Vader gets third. By the Elder Gods, Mickey. Talk about overkill. And yet, you are ever more powerful than them, even in this level. Recommended level. Tis but a surprise to shock me. But anyways, level 5. But we're gonna do it in a separate recording. While I already told you that Anna is still ready to compete again, well, she was already on a hiatus until season 18. But anyways, on to level 5.
I don't need a medal to tell me I'm a good guy. Would be nice, though.
Let's go with it.
No problemo.
Go fast!
First place, here I come!
Woo! Eyes on the prize. Nice! Here goes. Made it! Oh! Look out!
What? Either way, let's just continue. Did you know that when Ralph was ultimately forced to comply with what King Candy demands him, then he did return to the Fixie Felix game, but then it was apparently already abandoned. If you saw the rest of the film, you will see that Ralph is renouncing his ownership of the Medal of Heroes, which he won back at the Heroes Duty game, only to realize that Vanellope is actually still in the game, at least when he saw the cover art of the arcade machine for Sugar Rush. And as a result, he also had to renounce his loyalty to King Candy and his compliance for him because he had to save Vanellope from King Candy's clutches. Which was successful since Vanellope crossed the finish line anyway. But anyways, Tigger gets second, Hercules gets third, and when you know it, the result is Vanellope now rules the game again. And that's how the 2012 Wreck-It Ralph movie ended. But if you saw Ralph Breaks the Internet, it would turn out that what King Candy predicted was apparently right. And yeah, King Candy is dead. So there was a plot hole in Ralph Breaks the Internet. King Candy predicted that if Vanellope were to rule, the game might break. And yet King Candy was already killed. And now in Ralph Breaks the Internet, it turns out that what King Candy predicted was right, unless Vanellope can fix that through the internet. But she wasn't alone. Ralph went with her. the game works again, and that's how Ralph Breaks the Internet ended. But either way, let's go for level 6, at least until I try it 100% level 5. Level 6.
Time for a good old-fashioned roundup.
Oh yeah, Rex. He's now a racer. He was a crew member, but now he has become a racer. That's well, admittedly, something about. Well, first Chip and Dale have become racers. Now Rex is a racer. Well, that's new. I wonder who's next, I suppose, huh? But either way, who's up? Ultimately, I say Woody.
Just watch the hat, okay?
Okay then.
Time for a good old-fashioned roundup.
And yes, I saw the second Mortal Kombat movie from 26. Yes, it was really awesome. Not only that, it's even better than the first reboot film from 2021. Or I should say Mortal Kombat 2021. Mortal Kombat 2 from 2026 was even better than Mortal Kombat 2021, in my opinion. What I'm surprised about is that Shao Kahn has successfully managed to dispose of Cole Young. He defeated him in a way so deadly. So yeah, Shao Kahn has lethally defeated Cole Young, or I should say, killed him by smashing his head with a hammer, and then he just disposes of him in the Deadpool. Well, that's something for Mortal Kombat 11, right? Anyway.
Here I come.
This is what I was made for. Well, this is playtime. I can do this. I can do this.
And throughout my experience with the movie, I heard that Scorpion, real name Hanzo Asashi, has found out that Bi-Han is still around and alive thanks to at least Johnny Cage and Kano. But anyways,
That's amazing.
Inui Hit Woody now takes the lead. Final lap. So now Bi-Han is back. Now under the mantle Noob Saibot.
What?
Yes, Woody, you heard me. Noob Saibot.
I can
But
do
anyways.
this. Don't mind if I do.
Get over here!
Heads up.
Get over here!
Whoa. That's right. Fastest sheriff on the playground.
Inui gets second, Cruella de Vil gets third. Well, 5 was not enough for the hard level challenge. Okay then. Let me at least go through level 7, then I can go for level 8. So, for those who don't know, I've already completed level 8, but the initial recording was apparently deleted, so I'm going to do this level again. Yes, that's level 8. From now on, I'm gonna call this level replay recording. But anyways,
I'm ready for anything.
for those who don't know, I did use Quora for the initial recording. For this level replay recording, let's use her.
Can't wait to see what's next. Time to be super!
Only one may win.
Patience! All questions will be answered soon.
Before we start her home race, this breaking news within the gaming industry is gonna leave Nintendo fans and enthusiasts very shocked. Because it is a scandal that occurred 8 years ago. And then, after this much time of dormancy, it has escalated. Meaning it has awoken again. What do I mean by that? Well, hear me out. The biggest Nintendo scandal from the past 8 years just keeps getting worse. Because apparently they just got hit with a $40 million fine. Here's the truth. This all started with the Nintendo Switch 1 from 2017, where the Joy-Cons had a hardware defect that caused them to start detecting movement even without touching the controller. Which was obviously a huge issue when it came to playing games. And Joy-Con drift led Nintendo to getting hit with multiple class action lawsuits over in the United States. And because of regulatory pressures for consumer groups in Europe, Nintendo was forced to offer free repairs for Joy-Con drift around the world. But apparently, that was not enough. Because now, regulators in France just hit Nintendo with a $40 million fine. Because their investigation concluded that Nintendo knew about the Joy-Con drift issue as early as 2018, but it wasn't until 2 years later and enough viewers complained about it that they finally acknowledged the issue. And the investigation also says that Nintendo's silence may have convinced consumers to just keep buying more and more Joy-Cons instead of looking to actually get them repaired, which could be considered a misleading commercial practice that's still haunting the company almost 10 years later.
Excellent!
For those who don't know, starting next year, 2027, I'm actually getting the NS2. NS2 stands for the Nintendo Switch 2. It came out in 2025. I'd rather wait for the Nintendo Switch 1's anniversary.
Target disrupted.
Which I'll say it's 10th anniversary. The Wii U came out like a decade ago. And yeah, that's something like that. And it was 2 decades ago that Super Mario Galaxy 2 from 2007 has come out for the Wii. It eventually got a re-release for the Nintendo Switch under Super Mario 3D All-Stars. Then it was re-released yet again. This time for the NS2.
Get ready! I enjoyed that.
Ralph gets second, Jafar gets third. And what the fuck just happened? Strange, right? Alright, that's the level replay recording for level 8. Time for level 9.
I've flown a magic carpet.
This should be easy.
Now, as I intended for the initial recording, which I deleted, let's use Jasmine.
Get ready, because this is gonna be.
Get ready to be impressed.
Good luck, everyone.
So are we just gonna ignore the fact that Syndrome is now traveling around the world just to race?
After them, Raja.
Sorry, Maui, but you cannot make me.
Here I go. Oh, Raja, I need help.
Yeah, you're trying to warp my reality. I suppose, huh? Syndrome hit Pete. That does it again. Just... Okay, typical villain hypocrisy right there. But alright.
After them, Raja. Oh, Raja, I need help. What a wonderful feeling.
Maui gets second. Syndrome gets third. I use more than 3 unique skills, so that's why it's 100%. Automatically. Black, huh? Okay, then, supposedly. But whatever. Level 10. Then, on to level 10.
I'm big enough, honest. I won't run from anyone.
Daisy Duck is on the track.
It's fire that makes this thing go, right?
Okay, got tricked. Final lap. What you need to know is I apparently heard that Star Fox for Nintendo Switch 2 from 2026 is being developed by Villan Studios. Villan Studios is founded by the same employees at Vicarious Visions, you must know. Founders left the company after, it was renamed to Blizzard Albany. So now the founders of Vicarious Visions founded Valen Studios. I apparently heard that Valen Studios is developing Star Fox for Nintendo Switch 2. And from what I heard, it's using their own game engine known as Viper. They use this for Knockout City. Did you know that? So now Nintendo might have hired Velan Studios to work on Star Fox for the Nintendo Switch 2. Using the Viper engine. Nintendo did work with Velan Studios once. Mario Kart Live. Remember? Gotta go on Wikipedia to find out what it's really called.
If Baloo saw me, he'd be real
Queen of Hearts gets second, Snow White gets third. Yes, it's Mario Kart Live. Valiant Studios developed the game while it was published by Nintendo themselves. How shocking is that? The same case occurred again with Star Fox for Nintendo Switch 2. What a surprise, but whatever. Here we go, the boss battle, but first we gotta do this. Level 12, meaning boss battle time. And for this level, I challenge Tinkerbell to a race.
I'm a super. We're supposed to help.
Well, you certainly are a super, Violet. Well, that's why I choose you.
Take it easy out there.
My, what a peculiar place.
Okay,
to have a
Violet,
race.
you can do this.
Wow, you saw that montage of Meg looking bored just to, wait for the race to start. Okay, while Violet revs her engine, let's discuss about the breaking news within the gaming industry. As if you thought that the Joy-Con scandal wasn't enough, well, it gets worse. Apparently, Nintendo fans accidentally helped develop military drone technology, and it's all because of this one game. Here's the truth. Back in 2021, Pokemon Go added a feature where players could record short videos of Pokestops and other famous landmarks, so they could get in-game rewards such as extra Pokeballs and potions. And obviously, most people thought the developers were just trying to get you to exercise more and improve the game's AR features. But what they didn't know was that Niantic was secretly collecting all that data to build one of the biggest AI navigation systems in the world. Years later, in 2024, the company revealed that the AI was trained on over 30 billion scans of real-world locations that were all submitted by Pokemon Go players. But now, before you raise your pitchforks against Nintendo, this was all done by Niantic, who fully developed and published Pokemon Go. But now, recently, Niantic partnered up with a defense company known as Vanter, so they could use that same navigation technology that was trained by millions of unsuspecting players, so that they could send military drones on missions and still be able to navigate them, even if their GPS signal gets jammed. Wow, what did I just pick up? It's not good. But anyways, Violet is in the lead while Tinkerbell catches up. But not today.
Easy.
We'll see about that, Barry.
Oh, man. Invisible. I did it.
Show yourself. You're telling me?
Yeah.
Final lap.
Okay.
Hey, Tinkerbell, catch this. Okay, you got me.
Sorry. Can we go again?
Violet successfully defeats Tinkerbell. Oogie Boogie gets second, Alice gets third. What do you know, Victory? She gets sixth. Only because of Meg and Jasmine, who got fourth and fifth. Poor Fairy. But hey, 100%. Alrighty, we'll see you in chapter 4.